Hey guys, would you like to take your Equinox into a bunch of level 140 enemies and face tank them like this? Well, you can. This is the Equinox Peaceful Provocation build. It significantly slows enemies down and very drastically reduces their DPS by a total of, I think, 96%. I think, if I have my math right, it's a 96% reduction in enemy DPS. Now, this is best used against a Grineer because the Grineer don't have any good ways to shut off your abilities. Against lots of infested, you'd actually normally have, what are they called? Eximus units that would be draining your energy. And you can see on the bottom right of the screen, I'm actually draining energy quite fast, but I do have quite a lot of enemies being affected by my ability. To keep up with this, you would normally be killing these guys and picking up the energy orbs to keep yourself going. The less enemies there are around you, the less energy is being drained. So as you can see, I'm actually gaining energy now for some reason. And yeah, this is it's a pretty strong build. Against a Corpus, I haven't really tested it, but I will say that if there's a Corpus enemy unit inside of a bubble, a nullifier bubble, they are not going to be affected by your ability, and they will still hit you very hard. And this build is actually not very tanky outside of the ability. So let's go ahead and show you how the ability works. There's lots of little different pieces that work together in this build. The main thing that's most important is that you have a kit gun with Pax bolts. This is kind of important. You don't have to do this. There's other ways around it, but I found that for the way I'm building it, this works very well. On a headshot kill with Pax bolts, you get plus 30% ability efficiency and plus 30% ability strength on the next ability that you use. And I combine that together with this aura mod, Growing Power. Applying a status effect with a weapon increases ability strength by 25% for 6 seconds. So when I shoot an enemy and I get a headshot off on them, I get an extra, I'm guaranteed to get a status effect. I get an extra 55% ability strength. I already have 55% ability strength or bonus from Transient Fortitude, so this brings me up to 210% ability strength. Peaceful Provocation. This is really the only thing that you definitely need to have to make the build work. Peaceful Provocation slows enemies down. It caps out at an 80% slow, and it works on your pacify and provoke ability, which reduces enemy damage output, which also caps out at 80%. And this, in order to hit that cap, you have to have 200% ability strength. So we're at 210% with all of the pieces that I talked about. I'm using Arcane Aegis and Arcane Barrier just to improve my tankiness. If you want to sacrifice some of your tankiness in order to have more energy, instead of using those mods, you can use Arcane Energize. So you get more energy when you pick up an energy orb. And instead of running with this, what's this Kubra? I don't even know what the name of it is. This Raska Kubra, instead of running a Raska Kubra, which regenerates your shields, that's what I'm using it for. You could use not a Taxon. You could use a Death Cube, and Death Cube combined with the Energy Generator, it will drop energy orbs for you, and that combined with those arcanes can significantly help keep your energy up. But I have lots of energy pads, so I'm not super concerned about using the free methods to keep my energy up, so I'll just drop an energy pad if I need to get energy back again. What else is there to talk about with the build? Well, I've tried a few different ways of doing it. I tried health tanking and using rage to regenerate energy. I've tried having health and armor tanking mods there. I've tried using blind rage and more efficiency, but all these different combinations didn't seem to work out quite as effectively as this. Putting the power strength and the efficiency onto the aura slot and the pistol slot, the secondary slot, really frees up a lot more room here for more duration and efficiency, which is important. We have lots of range. We've got a little more range in our cunning drift slot. And here we go, efficiency and adaptation. Adaptation for tankiness and more range here. Yeah, it works pretty good. The good thing about this build is that you're not limited to your third ability. All of your abilities are actually quite good. You can switch from night form to day form and be super aggressive with that. It can really, really significantly increase the threat level of the enemies, but it also will help you kill them much faster. But that's a very high risk, high reward. You could also play in the back and use your third ability to boost your teammates' power strength significantly. You know, there's some options there, but generally I think this build works best using it in knight form. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you the setup. Let's just spawn, I don't know, a heavy gunner. I'm going to reduce this heavy gunner's level to 14 just to make this quick and easy. So like I said, you got to get a headshot. There you go. You can see the mods on the top right of the screen. And then you turn on your third ability. And an important thing to know about this is that you actually have to take damage for the aura to start working. I'm going to max these guys out. So we need to actually take damage. So we're going to take some damage now. Ooh, they hit pretty hard. They're hitting real hard. There, we got to stay out of that. See how helpful that dog is? That Kubrow really does help with the survivability. Pick up some energy orbs. And let ourselves take some more damage. So you can see it's charging up pretty fast. You got to take roughly 3 times your total health and shields in damage for it to hit the maximum of 80%, if I recall correctly. We're already up to 50%, so it takes a little while to stack up. So again, I think this is best used against a Grineer. Second best, it's kind of a toss-up between all of them, really, to be honest. I think it would actually be very good against the Sentience if you're able to affect the Sentience with your abilities. They can't drain your energy, and they can't shut your abilities off like the Corpus can, or the energy draining Infested can. But yeah, that's a build. If you want to try something different other than the meta, you know, the nuking build or a meta tanking frame, that's why I'm putting this build together for myself. I'm going to say right here, one more time, just in case I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, if you find that you're draining energy really fast, just make sure you're actually killing enemies. See, I got my energy back again pretty quickly there, and I'm not losing energy quite so fast. That's it. That's the build. If you have any suggestions on how to improve the build, let me know in the comment section below. If the video was helpful to you, give it a like. I have no idea how that guy joined me. Well, must be just some random person on the friends list. He'll be in the video. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.